What? Buba is leaving.
Buba said bye-bye.
Say bye-bye. He don't want you to leave.
But look at her eyes.
Wow. Look at that for some beauty. You see? Your Bible don't describe Eden the way you think it does. You call it Eden, but in reality, that's not the name. But just imagine seeing this every day. Clear sky. Or what appears to be clear sky now. When you look at that, it looks like blue skies above. But when the sun goes down, it's only when you see the clouds there. The clouds are always there. The colors fool you into thinking you're seeing that blue sky all the way to space, as we call it. Figment of imagination. But then again, the scientists should be able to tell you that. But I don't see it written in the books. I wonder why. Anyway, the beauty of Eden. In the land of Ishi and Bishi. In the land of Ishi and Bishi. From whom the children of Abraham came. Some of y'all are thinking now, what is this person talking about? Oh my. What is this person talking about? Imagine a person who thinks that within the pages of that small book you call the Bible is written the whole history of man. Imagine you thinking that. Ask yourself the question, why wouldn't the Egyptians allow anybody onto the temple grounds? Why won't the Antiquities Department of Egypt not allow the temple grounds to be seen? And ask the Chinese, why won't they allow the temple grounds to be seen? Our forefathers warned us in their writing, do not teach the man from the north what you know. But you did. And you see what has happened. Today, Vichy is crying, sending delegations to Ukraine and Russia, asking for peace. You see, our people are starving, so why don't you make peace so we can have food? The leaders that were taken to the mountain and shown all the valley and the houses below and say, you know what? You see all this? Just I can give you all of this. Money in the bank in Europe, house in Europe, your health care, like the Nigerian president just got back, went to France and London, then come back with what they told him to say, come back and say, you know, we're not going to allow any coups anymore. No more coups. Send him back with a message to tell people in Africa, you can't choose your leaders. If they're corrupt, you can't kick them out. And you got Nigerians saying, oh, what a great speech you made. You are great. Wow. That knowledge, the knowledge of good and evil. Followed this man to Europe instead of growing food in their own land, putting their people to work. We're not coming here to beg, one of them said. But guess what? Please end the war, and so that we can have food again, because our people are starving. What do you call that? It's not begging. Oh no, okay. That's not begging. You got two generals in Sudan have their people killing each other. One fighting for one evil and the other fighting for the other evil side. And guess who is dying? Sudanese people, while these two get rich. They don't see the example the other day with Russia. Prigozhin said, you know what? I'm not going to rebel because only Russians are going to die. I don't want Russian fighting Russian. Did any of our leaders in Africa pay attention to this? Wow. Right there. Right there, there he is. You know that's the God that we serve now. That's another story. The star of anyway. Yeah, but these two says, I don't want Russian killing Russian. But Sudan, you have that. One Sudanese killing the other. Congo, one Congolese killing the other. Nigeria, one Nigerian killing the other. Cameroon, one Cameroonian killing the other. South Africa, South African killing Zimbabwean. President from Nigeria not telling the Cameroonians, why don't you stop fighting? You didn't call the president of Cameroon and says, hey, stop killing your people. But he don't want the Cameroon army to throw out a corrupt president that causing one Cameroonian to kill the other. He would put an end to corruption in Nigeria. getting paid by to keep that corrupt way going. But you see this sunset right here? Just like this sun is setting, it is also setting on all of this that I just described. None of these people who were carrying on with this think that they can never come to justice. You understand? That's why they're doing it. Never, none of them. They have never seen any one of them being brought to justice for what they did. So they expect the same thing to continue. And they too will never be brought to justice. Now, why would somebody be thinking that he's above being tried for the wicked things that he's done? Because his own people are just like he is and want to see him succeed. So it means that the people themselves are the problem. If you're in that position, remember Israel. Remember what Creator said to Moses, stand back. I will destroy them and create a new nation unto myself. It's not my words. And none of the people, huh? Yeah, I've seen them. They're all around me. Not. Well, how many of those people made it out of the desert to the land that they finally settled in? How many? That whole generation died, didn't it? 2 generations died in the desert. The people who came out of it, of bondage, and the next generation after them. Okay. Don't blame me for what you hear. Somebody already said it. I'm just repeating. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the sunset. Have a great evening, day, morning, wherever you are. Peace.